On July 12th, an orientation program was held by the immediate past volunteers. They shared their unforgettable experience with us. They made us realize the importance of the National Service Scheme and guided us for our future path.
On July 18th, the Interact Club of SNB was inaugurated. The club was inaugurated in the presence of the members of our parent club, Rotary Club of Kontur Central. The presidentship was passed from Gyanendra Pratap Singh to Master Prateek Bhadani and post holders were declared. This marked a well beginning for the Interact activities for the year 2012-13.
On the 20th of July, the NSS Club was inaugurated. Along with NSS, many other clubs of the school were also inaugurated. The post holders of the various clubs were announced to lead their respective clubs.
On the 27th of June, the volunteers poured disinfectants and acids on some areas of the roof of the Hanuman temple to prevent unwanted weeds from growing on them.
35 NSS volunteers, accompanied by the PO, attended the Green Drive gathering in Podunu Railway Quarters conducted by the NGO Sirithuli. On 29 June, about 50 trees were planted by SNB volunteers. This activity was conducted to make the environment green and to reduce pollution in the society.
3 trees were planted in our school premises on June 29th in the presence of our principal and vice principal madam. Greenery is very important to keep our Mother Earth happy and is essential for life.
On July 13th, 2 volunteers accompanied by the NSS PO, Mr. R.J. Santosh Kumar, attended the meeting Chittukal Udan Sirithuli at the Sirithuli office.
On July 23rd, 30 volunteers accompanied by our program officer planted more than 50 saplings near Chinniyam Palayam in the presence of our ever supportive secretary Dr. Ashokji Bafna. This helped the volunteers to involve themselves in joining hands to make a greener earth and keep the surroundings fresh.
On August 3, 6 volunteers, along with our PO, interviewed the Commissioner of Police of Coimbatore, Thiru A.K. Vishwanathan, IPS. A healthy interaction regarding his profession and the Coimbatore City Police took place. Interviewing such a personality was an amazing experience.
On the 8th of August, the volunteers went on a rally. This rally was to teach a lesson on waste management. It was inaugurated by the police inspector, our principal and vice principal. 180 volunteers and 5 teachers attended the rally. The motto of the rally was to make people learn to dispose waste in the right manner and know how to keep away from diseases caused by stagnation. This rally consisted of most number of volunteers in the rally till date.
On 14th and 15th of August, the NSS volunteers helped the school management to make arrangements and to organize the Independence Day function, which was a successful one.
On the occasion of the Independence Day, the volunteers visited the shops nearby the schools and advised them to use alternatives to plastic bags or use polythene covers above 41 microns. As poison is to man, plastic is to our earth. Plastic is very harmful and leads to many dangers. The volunteers tried their best to encourage the shopkeepers not to use plastics. We got a very good response from the shopkeepers.
On the 18th of August, 60 volunteers with the NSS PO, Mr. R.J. Santosh Kumar and staff went on a trek to Palimalai Hills. The volunteers also got to visit the goddess Palimalai temple and to know about its history. They cleared the plastic waste on the way down. It was a different and unique experience for the volunteers.
The volunteers constructed a small herbal garden on August 20th near the bookstore. They planted herbal plants in it, including tulasi. After making the herbal garden, the volunteers whitewashed all the trees in the school.
On 4th August, a rally was conducted to create awareness to save electricity by the Tamil Nadu Electricity Board. There were 40 volunteers accompanied by the PO who attended the rally near the Mani School premises. The rally was conducted to create awareness to save electricity.
On the 30th and 31st of August, the NSS volunteers helped in making arrangements and organizing the district level art and literary competitions in the school. About 40 schools in the zone actively participated in the district level competitions.
Teachers' Day was celebrated on September 5th. The volunteers made arrangements and organized cultural programs to celebrate the Teachers' Day.
On the 7th of September, the volunteers helped the government officials to conduct the RD Parade Selection Camp for the NSS volunteers throughout the district.
NSS announced and collected articles to be donated to the orphanages from the school students, staffs, and benefactors. The club was fortunate as it was given a good response with a huge amount of donation in the form of biscuits, clothes, toys, stationery, grains, fruits, snacks, chocolates, and cash. The club arranged and packed the articles. The fresh fruits were donated to Seva Nilayam and Cooperation Center, Araspuram, where the poor resided on September 7, because the fresh fruits had to be donated immediately. The other articles were donated on 8th of September in 3 orphanages, namely Tayagam Vellalore, Don Bosco Ukudam, and FFC Podanur.
On September 30th, the volunteers attended the meeting by OSAI held at the Tamil Nadu Hotel in Gandhipuram.
The first week of October, from October 1 to October 7, is Joy of Giving Week. It was celebrated by the volunteers. Books, notebooks, and stationery were donated to orphanages and schools.
A special section in the NSS was introduced on October 4th, namely the Knowledge Corner. The motto of this corner was Right Knowledge, Right Path. Every week, articles, thoughts, and quotes were put up by the fellows on the notice boards in the school on various philosophical and educational issues. For example, topics such as importance of parents, kindness, success, etc. were spoke about and expressed by the volunteers.
On October 4th, 5 volunteers helped the OSAI group to organize the wildlife program. The program was a successful one.
On the 5th of October, about 80 volunteers accompanied by our PO attended the wildlife photography exhibition at Tamil Nadu Agricultural Universities. The volunteers got a unique opportunity to know about different species of plants, animals, wildlife, and birds.
On October 9th, Wildlife Week was celebrated. The volunteers helped Forest Department to conduct the program. Many honorable personalities from Forest Department and Coimbatore City Police were present for the function. The program was a successful one and prizes were distributed.
The staff of Radio Mirchi conducted competitions for the school students to identify their talents on October 10th. The name of the event was Chinna Einstein. The NSS club helped them to conduct and host the quiz, music, and dance competitions inside the school.
Volunteers attended the celebration of Lead India 2020 Day, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's birthday on 15th of October at Kikani School and got an opportunity to listen to eminent personalities including Mr. Shailendra Babu, DGP Tamil Nadu. A video message from the past president, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, was also shown. The speeches were on a developing India through the modern youth.
On the 16th of October, the volunteers made arrangements for the teachers' eligibility test, which was successfully conducted.
On 27th October, a NSS volunteer went to Podnur and Chinnayam Palyam to inspect the trees planted already.
The World Interact Week is celebrated from the 5th to the 11th of November. The SNV Interact Club and NSS Club celebrated the World Interact Week in the school. The interactors took workshops and had effective and fluent interaction with the students and people.
On the occasion of the Interact Week, the volunteers grabbed the opportunity to interact with one in the professional field. 8 volunteers had an interactive session with Dr. Ranjit Varghese, dentist, and also interviewed him on 10th November. The club gathered important information regarding the tooth-related problems, tooth replacement, tooth filling, and maintenance of the teeth.
On the 10th of November, 8 volunteers got their teeth checked up in the dental cavity checkup camp associated with Colgate at the clinic of Dr. Ranjit Varghese.
The volunteers visited the Nilgiri Biosphere Natural Park, Anikatti on 24th November. 60 volunteers along with NSS PO went to the park. The members of the institution explained about the life cycle of tigers and also told about the different species of plants and animals in the Western Ghats. Then the volunteers had a trek inside the park. This visit was a unique and knowledge providing experience.
1st of December is observed as World AIDS Day, for which the volunteers conducted activities for classes 9 and 11 and also competitions, namely essay writing, oratorical and drawing. The topics were related to the disease. Creating AIDS awareness among the people is very important in today's modern world.
November 25th is observed as Speechless Day. The volunteers celebrated this day by getting a written promise from everyone not to eat meat on that day. This oath was taken on 23rd of November by more than 300 students, including the non-vegetarians. Thus, the NSS showed a gesture of mercy towards the domestic and farm animals.
On 18th November, volunteers attended the National Book Fair function, which was at the Central Library. The volunteers got to listen to the eminent personalities from the Tamil Nadu government who spoke about the importance and essentialness of books.
A cycle rally was organized by the NSS on November 28th. This rally included the participation of 100 volunteers on their cycles and staff in charge, accompanied by police supervisors. This rally was organized to spread the awareness on the widespreading dengue in the society. Innovative thinking was used in this rally and thus the rally left a good impact on the public living in the area surrounding the school. The rally was inaugurated by the Inspector of Police and the school principal.
From the 29th December to 31st December, the volunteers rendered their wholehearted service at Kikkani Vidya Mandir and helped the government officials. They helped them to arrange and successfully conduct the inter-district science exhibition. The program was a grand success.
The volunteers rendered valuable service at Mani School on January 10th and 11th to make arrangements and conduct the awards function for the district level art and literary competitions.
January 12th is the birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda. This year it was his 150th. The volunteers took part in the celebrations and assisted the crew of the Jagannath Textiles to organize the event at Corporation Kalayarangam.
On January 26, the NSS volunteers helped the school management to make arrangement and organize the Republic Day and Sports Day function, which was a successful one.
On 28 January, volunteers rendered their service to successfully organize the 49th School Annual Day.
The volunteers and the NSS PO conducted the Hindi Prachar Sabha examinations in the school on 9th and 10th of February. This event was a unique experience and made the volunteers feel elated being bestowed with the responsibility.
The volunteers made arrangement for the program to bid farewell for the senior-most class in the school.
Two volunteers along with the staff coordinator from the school attended the Inter-District Leadership Training Program in the Breeks Memorial School, Ooty, from 21 to 24th February. It was a great learning experience for the boys.
The volunteers helped to manage the traffic around the school campus on every Thursday and Saturday throughout the year.
Valedictory function was held on February 14th. It marked the successful end of activities of NSS and the Interact.
KG Graduation Day was conducted on February 28. The NSS volunteers along with the PO helped in organizing this event.
The volunteers looked after the sanitation of the school and informed the management whenever there was a problem. They also saw to that the trees in the school were watered regularly. Volunteers whitewashed the trees in the school. They hosted and were a part of the Masters of Ceremony in most programs within the school. A fellow volunteer took oath on the celebration of the 150th birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda. This oath was followed by the Vivekananda Brigade. The volunteers also showed full involvement in taking part or making arrangements of any event. All the volunteers, including the girls, were ready to render their wholehearted service whenever called throughout the year, even including the holidays.
SNV is one of the select schools in Coimbatore that will give you an exposure to life, to learn more about life rather than what is available in your books. And NSS and Intra Club did that to us during our high school. We learned a lot of things, ranging from our first activity, traffic awareness and self defense, to public speaking, communication skills, surveys, street dramas, street plantations, environmental awareness, Siraduli activities, etc. etc. We had our batch especially had a large number of activities that helped in developing the students. NSS and Intra Club is available at various levels, at college also. Intra Club being the school wing of Rotary, and NSS is also available at college level. But at school level, the activities were more aimed at developing the students, their personal
NSS
development.
Intra Club provided us an opportunity to learn to develop our communication skills, leadership skills, and public speaking skills. That was major part that G had in his agenda. We were made sure that we had no fear in speaking in any forum. That level of training did help me during my college, and even now at corporate. I'm very much confident to speak in any forum. On a final note, NSS and Intra Club, it did occupy much of our time during our high school, but it did not stop us from excelling in all other fields as well. Our NSS Intra Clubs were the top performers in sports as well, and I mean our NSS and Intra Club being our batch, our particular batch, and we did excel in our studies. I personally was school second. I went out to get an opportunity in the top college of Tamil Nadu, and I'm in a good position in an MNC. So we did in excel in all parts, not just this extracurricular activities. The extracurricular activities, the NSS and Interact here, helped us learn more about life along with the academic skills. So when I get to top-notch institute or PhD, I still stand out better. I stand out in front of everyone because of these activities or these experiences that I had with NSS and Interact Club. And also, not only there, moving forward now at the corporate, at my office, I still stand out because of the experiences or the trainings that I had as part of NSS and Intra Club. So to sum it all up, I would say NSS and Intra Club will give you a platform to develop yourself to a better person or a better gentleman who can socialize better in the society and excel or stand one step ahead of rest of your peers in college or your next level of life, the corporate or wherever. You will still have the edge, and you will stand out. I am we are There are examples from my batch. I can give them their contacts. You can talk to them. Anyone from take anyone from my batch, they stand out of their peers. That is possible only because of NSS and Intra Club. And every all these things I would give the credits to Ajay Santosh Kumar. Even now, I completed my schooling in 2008, but even from then till for the next 5 years, I was part of all the camps, NSS camps. I did participate in all NSS camps after that, and even now I am very much interested in participating in the camps because of Ajay Santosh Kumar, and even now he's my guru and mentor in my life. So we have to give the due credits to Santosh Kumar for this, and to everyone out there who is watching this video. NSS Intra Club will definitely give you a big heads up in life, but you think about it, and you will definitely feel a lot different after having experienced it in NSS Intra Club. Have a great future, have a great high school, have fun, have a great high schooling, have a great day.
time, what happens? A person who is involving in every activity will not be having the chance of becoming a president or another post holder. He'll be doing everything very nicely, and at last he'll come to me and says, I could have taken this job of presidentship or something else. So you'll have to come with your expectation. You nominate yourself and just see that you are getting it and doing things in a proper way. At the same time, you are supposed to work for it, and the post given should be honored by you. Okay. So the post given by the school should be honored by you, like that your activity should be there. And other things, as I told you, whenever there is a call for your service, you may be asked to come in the morning or in the evening, even sometimes at night. Boys should be ready to come, because all these years we were doing the same. All of them were coming in time and doing their duties in a proper way. I will be tension free, and I said, you yourself will manage, yourself you will manage, and you will manage with other things also. That is what is on for all these years. So it is you to decide how we are going to take the year. Always, every batch will have their own turn, no? So they will be thinking, ours must be the best batch out of all these years. So you will have to decide, and you come with your own ideas. And I said you, the rainwater harvesting rally is going to be conducted on 11th. For that, you'll have to come with some modern ideas, what we can do, in which way we can present ourselves to the outsiders, public, and others. Okay? So now it is time for you to work, to achieve, and to prove your batch. All the best.